Why are you counting down? I'm already live. My girlfriend's sitting over on the couch. I hit the live button and she goes like this to me. And I'm like, I'm already live. You're 4 seconds too late. You're not on my production crew. Would you like a spot on my production crew? Guys, I have a production crew now, apparently. Anyway. Yeah, she's making signals with her hands. Anyway, hi everyone. Happy Saturday. Yes, oh yeah, she was counting down to the end of the stream. So actually, stream is over. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, hi everyone. Happy Saturday. Yes, this is a Homestuck stream today. So we're doing Homestuck for the whole time today. Sorry to those of you who were here last weekend when we were doing Hive Swap Friend Sim and we were in the middle of what's his face and then I like lost my connection and like Twitch servers borked and I couldn't reconnect. So we will start that over next Saturday and get through the whole thing too. So anyway, hi friends. But today we are doing Homestuck. We're near the end of Homestuck. I think we are like about 680 pages away from Collide. So it's getting close, everyone. It's getting close. Are you excited? Because I'm marginally excited, at least. So anyway. Hi, friends. Anyway, let me scroll back and say hi to everyone who is here. Hello, God of my truth. Hello. Hello there. Happy Saturday. Hello, I smile. Hello, Doodly Doom. That's a fun name to say. Doodly Doom. Doodly Doom, Doodly Doom, Doodly Doom. Sorry. The Ranter. Heya. How's it going? Happy Saturday. SNES Controller. Hello. Hi, Tedious Rose. Hello, Altaro Spirit. Hey, Rachek. Hello. Happy Saturday. Scroll. Schwindu. Happy Saturday. Hi, Cool N102. Happy Saturday. Savis. Hello. No, we are not going to sacrifice Nepeta to save the mayor. We're going to do the opposite. We're going to sacrifice the mayor to save Nepeta. Let me remind everyone. That's the goal. Let's see. Hi there, Maddie9204. Happy Saturday. Scroll. Hey, Toby Tost. Happy Saturday. Hello. Hey, Extraordinaire. Hi, Borean. Happy weekend to everyone. Let's see. Scroll. Hey, Seth. Hello. I'm waving back at you. That's me waving. Are we close to the end, Seth? I don't know. Maybe we're really, really far away. Let's see. Doodly doom, doodly doom, doodly doom. Okay, I think I'm caught up on chat. Pickles the drummer, doodly doom, ding dong doodly doodly doom. That's what I'm thinking of. Thinking of Metalocalypse. Alright. Anyway. I did have a button just for the mayor meme. Cool N102. I have it set up. I can click it anytime. I can click it at any time, like right now. There it is. That's my favorite button. Anyway. We could do that, I smile. I'm not sure what we're gonna do after I'm done with Homestuck, to be honest. So, but for the time being, between now and Homestuck Day on April 13th, we are gonna be doing Hive Swap Friend Sim in the meantime. So here's what I'm thinking for the next few weeks, friends. Probably what's gonna happen is we'll do Homestuck today, and then we'll do Hive Swap Friend Sim for the next 2 weeks. And then the next Homestuck stream after today will be, I think that's March 2nd, whatever that Saturday is. So, really spacing stuff out here. But anyway. But again, it might depend on how far we get, so, anywho. Alright. So, let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? So this is actually the page where we left off last time. So, last time, finally found out what the password stuff was all about. We did a lot of retcon shenanigans. Hey, GGO Cat. Oh, hey, Gabe80. Or, is it Gabe or Goodbye? I just realized I may have switched the B and the Y around. Or Gabyetti. Gabyetti? Gotta just call you Yeti. I might just call you Yeti. Or I might not. I don't know. Anyway. So let's see. So we did retcon shenanigans. Yes, basically we made the entirety of Homestuck useless. Oh, Gabu. Okay. Cool. Sounds good. And yeah, so Vriska is no longer dead. Vriska is not dead and very alive. And we found out that Jade and Jane are in fact not dead. They were just put to sleep. Because of retcon shenanigans. Anyway. Let's carry on, shall we? Let's go. I'm assuming we're going back to Caliborn with Act 6, Act 6, Act 5. So let's see what's going on here. Ah, yes. This is a musical masterpiece. Oh, is this your first time with us live, Maddie? Well, hello. You know, come to think of it, I feel like I remember seeing you comment on YouTube, so it's nice to see you live. Alright. So there's some, like, really dramatic stuff happening with what looks like the stage in, Calliope's little Dreamhole hideaway. Is that the name of the tune? Something played by Caliborn on one of those sound effect pianos? That's amazing. Oh, is this the reload button? That's the reload button. Okay, cool. Anyway.
Ah, so nice of you to join me. To join me for my masterpiece.
Alright, let me back up. Wow, Lumi's on point. Oh my gosh, is this like... Oh my god, this is on Vine. There are vines embedded on this page. Oh my god. This is great. Claymation vines. Oh wait, these pages have sound. Oh, hold up. Oh, but the music on Lumi was like so perfect though. Alright.
The fruits of my artistic toils are finally at hand. You're welcome in advance for the narrative majesty you're about to witness. It costs literally millions of cal coins to produce, as well as most of my attention span for any further creative endeavors. But you will probably agree, tearfully, that it is worth all of this expense, and more, to see my tiny actors of living putty dance. Get ready to get dazzled as I fucking destroy the transcendental boundaries of unconventional media. That juju chest shouldn't be moving. Sorry, I bumped it. Let us begin.
Sorry, let me turn up the sound here. Alright, can you hear that? Can you hear the music now? I had to like turn the mixer like all the way up on my end.
Let us begin. The tale my masterpiece describes is basically a spoiler to the ending of things. It takes place in a future moment, long beyond when we, you, or I have any business seeing what happens. But I found out and learned of this spoiler. I saw it once on one of my planet's many screens. The land of colors and the land of mayhem. It knows all, and it will show anything to any man who is willing to find the right key. And it turns out that just such a man is the man that is me. So I will show you what I saw.
Alright, so I'm trying to decipher what's going on here. So I'm guessing, like, this purple blob is Gamzee, and then, obviously this is Caliborn, and then this is whatever the bunny's name is now, and then this is, looks like Cal. Yes. I'm guessing that's all, those are all the cast of characters there. Alright, what did you saw, Caliborn?
Not with the crude two-dimensional shapes from my computer pencil, but with the lavish 2+-dimensional forms of my groundbreaking clay puppets. Behold, as I innovate objects of artistic expression, which you trashy fuck munches never thought to pioneer before in a million years. Here's a shot of me bowing in advance for being great.
His Land is named after a music album. That's fantastic. Oh, Land of Colors and Mayhem. That is a Bandcamp album. That's right. I've seen that. All right.
Ah, yes, movie magic at its best. I will tell you what I saw on the screen. Believe me when I say that it happened precisely as I show you here, shot for shot. This takes place after I get the magic rainbow eyes, and yet still before I am huge and wear a dapper trench coat for winners. But, as you can see, at this point, in my rise to dominant invincibility, I am feeling pretty chuffed about myself. My power is sick, and my special eyeballs are gnarly as can be. I would tell you I can hardly wait to be this cool, but, as you know, I am a man of patience and aplomb. Also, look closely. I've got my juju chest there, which I will win as some choice booty from victoriously slaughtering my denizen, King Yaldabaoth. Inside is a mighty weapon, which will come into play a little later, in my theater of wobbling puppet drama. It's like they say about the theater, if you see a juju in Act 1, then the juju will probably be used right away in Act 1, to make everything more exciting as soon as possible. Also, which I should mention, one more banner piece of swag in my possession.
It looks like some kind of button, or perhaps cupcake. I don't know.
I'm not sure how I come about this later. Much like the clockwork lasers and primo fashion jacket, it's a ring.
Oh, it's the ring
that found its way to me somehow. A golden ring of void. It becomes mine one day. The most beautiful thing I never knew I always wanted, yet somehow preemptively coveted. It lets me stay close to the darkness, to vanish and appear again, in places I have no business fucking with, full of plump and meaty people, alive and living, who one day will plead with the gods, begging them to curse my name. Here I am lording it over my minions.
The Ring of Void, oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
The classic honk friend, my rabbit pal for life, and my floppy puppet buddy. I'm bossing them around, being the shit as always, whatever. When suddenly...
Hi, Kanaya. Hello, goodbye. You watching this at work? Well, good. Hopefully it'll be a good way to pass the time. Oh, yeah, he's making extra noises now. Yo, Betty Bubbles! Happy Saturday. Those of you who are here, if you said hello and I didn't say hi back, hi to you too. I didn't mean to ignore you. Also, hi to my lurkers, my lurky lurkers.
When suddenly, 8 assholes snugged up in their goofy pajamas appear out of nowhere for some wrestling royale with yours truly. They all steal a ride with the wind prick snappy ghost magic to catch me unawares. It worked. Judging from my skull expression, I was really surprised.
So I'm guessing this is like all of the kids, since there's like 8 of them. There's like the 4 alpha kids, the 4 beta kids. So this is just like totally spoiling what's coming up, apparently.
But then,
how did Cal get on top of the stage?
My skull turns giddy and sinister, because I know in my heart that truly they are about to get owned. They're all frisky and ready to fight.
What are the cats doing? Okay. My cats are being bad right now, guys.
Right. I can tell they are psyched about this, like they have been planning it and biding their time. And now they think they are strong enough to overtake me. if only because of the surprisingness of their ambush. And maybe they are even right. Maybe they could beat me. They have a lot of fighting levels and magic boons now, just like me. But see, I don't even give them the chance. Like I said, I have a superior weapon. And I see no reason not to use it right away. What would be a fucking point in holding out? Suspense? Bullshit. I pulled out the big guns, nigh instantaneously, because I think like a great winner. But like most things that are good, the thing has limitations and rules and stuff.
Thing has limitations? Oh no. What's happening here? Are people, like, getting sucked into the house thing?
All jujus have rules. The cooler the juju, the trickier the rules. For one thing, this weapon could only be used against 4 guys at a time, because its shape has, like, 4 slots or something. So I choose my targets carefully. I select the 4 of these jokers who I deem the greatest threat to me. The blue Philistine with the belligerent fists, of course, so he can't own me again with hurtful insults to my art. Also the alpha male and his smooth ways. Say goodbye to him too. I couldn't risk messing with his sword, which I understand to be the only thing in reality that is poison to my invincibility, because of an illegal ingredient, a white round circle of total knowledge. Oh, I targeted their 2 corresponding females as well, because why not? The dog one is a nightmare of powers, and the orange one perturbs me with her dictionary blither. Good riddance to bad teens. And just like that, they were gone.
So, basically, what he's saying is he gets rid of the beta kids first, leaving the alpha kids behind.
Their souls were trapped in my juju, forever. This solves one problem for me, but starts another. The juju, when its shapes are filled, changes in nature. It stops being a weapon I can use ever again. It's weird and a bit lame, but you can't be too picky about awesome jujus. You have to take the good with the bad. Once I used it, it became mysteriously intangible.
Intangible? Well, when the trolls and the kids found something that looked like this, it was intangible. And I wonder if it's related, if it's perhaps the same thing.
Like a hole, a gap in the teeth of my story that now exists as a dangerous liability to me personally. It can only ever be used as a weapon against me from now on. Such is what Yolabroth, the great lewd snake, will tell me about the juju when we meet. So, after using it, it made me nervous. So in the blink of an eye, I trapped it back in the chest and banished it away where no one would ever find it, deep in the bowels of the furthest ring, using my ring-based communion with the void. Poof! Good luck digging that one up, haters. It is never going to happen.
But it already happened, didn't it? Didn't it? We already watched it happen.
With the first 4 banished, the team of heroes was cut in half to be much easier for me to devastate. A smutty swordsman, an underpants wimp, and 2 flippant bimbos, I would call it a cakewalk. But when you are this cocky and brash, you don't walk. You strut, no matter what kind of dessert you find under your feet. I should also relevantly mention, I am still in possession of the swordsman's juju, his floppy friend of childhood, the one which I recognized to be an empty husk. He demands from me that he wants it back, presumably for emotional support. I can in no way blame him. Keep an eye on this one, the foreshadowing of him. The foreshadowing him is pre-important for later. Now is when the pummeling begins.
Oh no, look at the pummeling. Oh, the pummeling. Also, are there like 2 Gamzees now? There's like a second Gamzee. There's like a Gamzee here, there's a Gamzee here.
The fracas is loud and large. Power levels are off the charts. You can't even follow what's happening with your eyes. I'm mostly toying with them, though.
Oh, Gamzee's cut in half. Oh, I see.
It's all too easy for an ascended lord boy like me. I have a platter full of knuckle sandwiches to go around, plus other human food products you're familiar with, but also involving knuckles to make the punching metaphor work. There is more than enough to satisfy every hungry fist deserver. And I know what you're thinking, that I have a reputation for having a problem of unfair cruelty that goes at silly ladies more than great gentlemen, to which I take great offense. But still, let it be unconditionally accepted that I am a fair man who listens to criticism and works ever and always to improve my masterful craft and my tremendous decency. So, I have committed, through a pledge of personal beautification, to try doing less misogyny. And I will start doing more prosogyny. In fact, I fucking love sogyny, and I will fight anyone who disagrees from that. Henceforth, look, all bodily terrorism is being dealt in a precisely equal and respectful way, both to feeble hoe and tip-top gent alike. I'm ruining them, really.
This is kind of amazing.
It's not a contest. They are a bunch of pitiful emotion children, and I am a premier invincible titan of roughhouse brutality. It's too easy. Speedo Boy is down for the count because I slapped him gingerly. The masked floozy is looking a bit woozy. Ha ha! The cake maid took one drop too many and has to lie down for an overweight nap. This leaves me, Mono and Mono, against the anime prince and his nonsense trousers. It was a pretty good fight between us.
Oh, thanks for the host, GGO Cat.
Because he's strong, and I admire that. Why shouldn't I let a battle happen for longer when two tough dudes are involved, strutting their stuff? But in the end, his sharp glasses and sword machismo weren't enough. I got the supreme drop on his powerful body with my wrestling moves. My overconfidence was my Achilles' downfall, though. I made, admittedly, the amateur's boner. I turned my back on the body.
Oh no, he turned his back on the body. No! Caliborn, you should know better. Rookie mistake. I mean, amateur's boner.
The crybaby in the yellow panties got upset with me that I was wailing so excellently on his increasingly battered pretty boy ninja stud. And by upset,
hi, Rice Milk.
I mean he threw a fully fledged tantrum of pure hope. The hope, my God. It was blinding. Beautiful even. Okay, maybe the cotton isn't doing it justice. Okay, yeah, maybe that just looks stupid. You know, you try things, and sometimes it just looks like shit. Let's call this my one and only fuck-up in history. Well, my second, maybe. Second only to underestimating this sad sack worth of hope. Who knew that such a simpering charlatan had such an outburst stowed in his girly bosom? Clearly not I. Even though I had the information well in advance, it was just that surprising. It seems that hope power is overwhelming. Even to the clockwork man junk, it looked like I thought I could use my rainbow seizure field to overpower his massive gay hope bubble. Oh my god. Alas, it was my perfectly justified hubris which bit me in the ass in the end. Even though I'm sure I must have known this outcome was going to happen, it can still be worth it to get owned, if it means having a lot of self-esteemed hubris about yourself. And so, the English boy deals me my first defeat ever since ascending as an invincible Technicolor Time Kid. I get dunked as fuck.
His first defeat ever.
And land square on my bottom. I remain prone for several minutes, staring at the ceiling, blinking a bit, pondering where things went wrong in life. How I, the Lord of Time, could experience such woeful ownage. There is no bodily harm, of course, except to my incredible ego, which is a fate worse than getting broken bones. So I just lie there, thinking sadly achieving some depression. I'm sure at this point, I turn to thoughts of respect. Respect for the pansied-ass pretty-legged page, and his maybe accidental prowess. I misestimated him, and aberration happens in my breast. Maybe I'll jack his swagger too, as he once did mine. Maybe after a lifetime of utterly deserved humiliation, sobbing, and spontaneous urination, he's earned that much. The clue here is that I steal his name. God, you thick, stupid fucks. Why do I bother with subtexts or fine literature-y nuance? God! Fuck! God! I take his name later. English. That's me later. That's my name. You stupid brainless fucks! Holy shit, you're dumb as bozos come! God! Meanwhile, Strider regroups from his trouncing.
So he just steals Jake's name because Jake kicks the shit out of him. Just like as some form of revenge is what I'm getting out of this.
And he sees his chance to do away with me, for good. He knows by now that he can't kill me, but he can do the next best thing, which is to banish my soul. He's hurt bad, and is slow to use his pink soul-killing spell. This gives me time to rebound from my shameful ass-whooping too, and pull my sorry butt out of the own zone. So I get up, and...
Oops.
I nearly get the drop on him before he releases his spell, but then, what's this? There's a commotion. The haunting sound of neighs, except they're robot neighs. That is when the heroes come in. That is when the horses come into play. The goddamn horses! How truly and utterly ironic that my very demise could be in the proximity of some horses. What? No, really, what? I didn't follow that. I'm still not following it, to be honest. I'll have to think it over. I'm thinking it over right now, and I have a feeling I'll be thinking it over for the rest of my life. Perhaps we all will. Wait, they should be robots. Hold on while I paint the horses to look like metal horses. Damn, the work of a crafty man is never done. So, basically... I don't know what the fuck is going on, so I'm really distracted. I'm saying to myself, this is ominous as shit. Nothing good can either follow or precede an event such as this. And then, that's when it happens. The sweaty, muscular ghost appears out of nowhere.
Oh my god. Is that Equius Sprite?
I have no idea who he is, or where he came from. Judging from the face of the guys, they don't either. Nobody sees this coming. It is a total ambuscade, and my skeleton jaw is dropped as shit. He pins me in place with his ripped muscles, and I'm completely immobilized. Partly because of the strength, but also due to my awe and admiration. I just can't move. This gives Dirk just the time he needs.
Oh, Arqueous Sprite. Right, I mispronounced it.
To do his flamboyant pink spell. It owns me completely. But sadly to Dirk maybe, it also owns the muscle hero. Both of our souls are consumed by the enchantment. I think he thought he could destroy my soul.
Oh no, so Dirk uses his soul banishing thing on both Caliborn and Arqueous Sprite. Because he has to. Poor Dirk.
But he bit off more than his fleshy skull could chew, so he used his irony again, and stuck my soul in his juju, exactly the way I stuck his buddies in my juju, the one I got from Yulbooger. It's like poetic justice, I guess, except puppetry instead of poetry, so puppetic justice. Oh yes, I like that. The muscle ghost came along for the ride, and I guess his soul got trapped in there too. I have no idea what that means. Honestly, it is disturbing as hell. And I'd prefer not to dwell on its greater ramifications to my long-term existence. Maybe it's good, or maybe it's dumb. Maybe it's good and dumb, or smart and bad. There are so many words things can be when you're confused. At this point...
Oh, yeah, damn, Gamzee's getting sucked in there too. At least half of Gamzee, anyway.
His beloved Juju is no longer a hollow vessel. It is very much crowded in there, chock full of souls belonging to hardcore brawling brutes. And he knows it. His puppet is now a problem to do away with, just like my Juju was. And they do the same basic thing. They get their drunkard sorceress of void to banish the puppet once and for all, into the darkness, never to be found again by probing hands of meat. Yes, never to be found. But not never to resurface. Oh no. You see, my soul is a tenacious one. I know this fact firsthand because it has been inside my brain all my life. It's a real motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. The puppet's essence will flop and flutter through the shadows for eternity, surfacing in the nightmares of the unsuspecting, weaseling its way into the hearts of yucky, shitty children. And when its infiltration in that universe has taken hold, the seed will have been planted, and it will pave the way for my emergence, to wreak my badness. From universe to universe to universe, each one will fall, and each time I will get stronger, and older, and bigger, and buffer. Oh, yes. It will be time. It will be time, indeed, for me to get ripped!
Oh my god. That is amazing.
And now, if you will excuse me. I must put down the toys and ways of a child, and confront the big things of becoming a huge man, by dueling the supreme beast of my legend land, his serpentine eminence, Yogurt Boner himself.
It's a different name every time.
I'm about to go fight him now, so this is the last time you will ever hear my excellent voice. I will duel and crush my slithering sexual snake boss to finish what I started when I stepped my metal foot onto this children's farce. I will do that because I want to, and when that is said and done, and you see me at the peak of a mountain of trophies, resting on my throne of prizes, I want to get to tell you that I did what I wanted to do. So if you remember just one thing I say, of so many great things said by me, then please remember this. I wanted to play a game.
MSPA reader, mental breakdown. Oh my god.
Would you like to play a game?
Oh my god, what? Huh. Oh my god. None of that made sense to me. I need to watch that again. Honestly, this is like the most baffling Flash I think I've seen. Need to watch this one more time. Okay. So we just found out that... So we found out prior to this that Cal had been stuffed with Caliborn Soul and Arqueous Sprite and half of Gamzee. So basically, Cal has like existed through the entirety of Homestuck with like those souls stuck inside him. Is that kind of like what I should be taking? The history of Lil Cal is the history of Lord English? Okay. And Cal is like just shaking there because like Caliborn is trapped inside him. And basically Caliborn like spends like the entirety of Dirk's life hanging out with Dirk, the very same Dirk that shoved him in that doll in the first place. And then he ends up with the trolls at some point and becomes... So, like... Is that where Doc Scratch comes from, then? Because... when he ends up with the trolls, like, he also gets, like, that new suit and, like, takes on a different form or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, autoresponder is kind of Rose's uncle, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh man. Guys, I think in order to fully understand what's happening here, I'm gonna have to go back and reread all of Homestuck before we go to the next page. I hope you brought snacks. There's an explanation of this Flash on YouTube? Okay. That does look like Carcat's arm there. So hold on. So is the implication here that Lord English is actually an amalgamation of Caliborn and Arqueous Sprite and Gamzee? Is Lord English like actually just a compilation of all those things? Huh, okay. So that's interesting, because like all this time I thought Lord English was just like Caliborn, just like beefed up, but Lord English isn't just purely Caliborn. He is like mostly Caliborn, but also has, like, the muscles of Arqueous Sprite, and then the whatever of Gamzee. Okay. Gotcha. Anyway, Act 6, intermission 5. Oh, and Doc scratches all of them too. Right, right. Oh, I love this tune. I wondered where this tune shows up in Homestuck. So this is what happens because Vriska is alive? Oh my god, that's fantastic. That's wonderful. Oh my god. Terezi and Vriska gang up on Gamzee to prank him. Oh, look at them, they're friends. Oh, Kanaya and Rose. Oh my gosh, Vriska is meddling. Of course she's meddling. She has her irons in many fires. Oh my gosh, Dave and Carcat and the mayor. Oh my god, this is great. Vriska and Terezi just laughing at them. Oh my gosh, and Vriska's like, no, Rose, stop drinking. Oh my god, Dave is sleeping in Carcat's lap. That's adorable. Oh my god, Cankry. Why? It's all the Dancestors. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is that Tavros sprite? There's Dirk looking cool. Oh, wait. Is that just Equius's head? Oh my gosh, I have to watch that one more time. There's like a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of adorable things in here. The Vriska Circuit. She's definitely alive, not all dead. Oh, I like how she has like 88 posts, 8 followers, following 8. She's like, alright, took care of Gamzee, okie dokie. Oh my god, the bucket thing. That's hilarious. Alright, so Solix and Aradia taking care of things earlier. And now Gamzee is just like in the service of Vriska. That's fantastic. He's like, no, we need to draw it like this. Like a penis. Carcat doesn't understand. So basically Gamzee's trying to hit on Terezi, and Terezi's like, no. And Vriska being there like prevents the Terezi and Gamzee thing from ever happening. Vriska is like actually good for everyone, as it turns out. Oh my god, I just noticed at the top says Vriskagram. That's amazing. This is just so adorable. So Vriska and Terezi actually become really good friends. I love that there's a lot of Dave and Carcat just hanging out there. So wait, Dave and Carcat are able to like develop a relationship now because Carcat doesn't have to like spend his time dealing with Gamzee, right? Like, is that kind of the implication here? I can't remember exactly what happened, but this is all adorable. Oh, there was no love with Terezi. There's no love triangle with Terezi. That's right. That's right. There's no Terezi drama because Terezi's hanging out with Risk all the time. Gotcha. Okay. I'd forgotten that that was actually what happened, so. Dave Cat is pretty adorable. Oh yeah, and because John retconned the timeline, that does make Dave Cat canon, doesn't it? So, that's fantastic. That is really, really cute. Okay, let's see. I am going to get some more coffee. I'll be right back, and then we will continue on with Act 6, Intermission 5. Oh, man. Guys, that was great. Moonsetter is like one of my favorite tunes in Homestuck. And now I'm super happy that I see where it happens. It's adorable. Alright. Okay. Let's pull Lumi back up. Alright. Intermission 5. We're in the endgame now, aren't we? So I know this is like the this is the last intermission before the end of Act 6. Alright. That's right, Cholo Player. It's about time for Dave Cat. About bloody time. Alright. So let's see. Bunch of clouds and stuff. We're zooming in on a glowy thing. Alright. So this looks like someone's Skya. With like a really blown up prospit. And no Durst as far as I can tell. Oh, I see what you're saying, Cholo Player. Yes. Carcat's a blood player, Dave's a time player. About bloody time. That is fabulous. I see what you did there and I appreciate it. That's the new Alpha Skya? Okay. Oh yeah, because the timeline got retconned. Alright, so let's see. So we got Terezi and Vrisker hanging out with each other. There's Arquia Sprite with a sleeping Jane. There's Rosemary happening there. There's Dave Cat. There's the Mayor. There's a sleeping Jade. And there's Tavros Sprite with Jake. Oh yeah, it does kind of look like the victory platform, doesn't it? It does look familiar. Is it time yet? No. Oh, how about now? No. Dave, we've been waiting for 3 years. 3 years is a pretty long time. Long enough for me to have picked up the habit of calling them years instead of the far more sensible unit of measurement, sweeps. I think you should be able to survive just a little longer.
I still don't understand what's supposed to happen. He's just supposed to, like, appear?
That's my understanding, yes.
You mean here, on this frog circle thing?
I don't know. Somewhere in this session. At which point, if he has any brain at all, he'll seek us out. So Jade came on a gold ship through a tiny window, apparently, but John wasn't on it? Well, his corpse was somewhere, but that John doesn't matter anymore. Kinda like how there is a bird version of you out there, now presumed dead, who also didn't matter. The real John and the other Lalonde girl will spontaneously appear from a different reality. I determined a lot of this through my time travel reconnaissance work upon arriving in this session. Sorry to steal all the timey thunder from the great Knight of Time, end quote, but someone had to take the initiative and go on a fact-finding mission.
Nah, it's cool. You can have that thunder if you want it.
When exactly is this supposed to happen?
Soon!
And she's unhurt? Will she remember our brief encounter?
This is a totally different Lalonde girl. Things went differently for her, so she'll have different memories. I have no idea if you and she interacted at all in her timeline. I don't know the full extent of John's alt-reality experiences either. But apparently things went raw for them in about as many ways as you can imagine. Presumably because I wasn't around to keep everyone's shit in order.
It's true, Vriska, as it turns out, was vitally important.
Oh, snap. But yeah, I agree with the sentiment, largely, of you being more competent than most people in general, Vriska.
Thanks, Tavros.
Eh.
Hey, look, I know I'm not considered important enough to be in the loop on certain key tactical decisions anymore, and that I don't really know what's going on most of the time, and therefore am forced to take any bullshit that happens with a grain of snack material big enough to bludgeon a man to death. But if it's not too much trouble, Vriska, maybe you could take a moment to explain why Tavros is now a sprite, and Equius too. And also, why Equius is now wearing a new pair of moronic-looking sunglasses. Thanks in advance. Sorry for having trouble keeping up with the times, Carcat. I didn't explain it because I thought the nature of the development was fairly self-evident. I mean, no offense, but I didn't hear anyone else voicing any confusion. What about you, Kanaya? Did you think it was fairly self-evident?
I thought it was fairly self-evident.
Yeah, see?
You apparently took it upon yourself to prototype the 3-year-old cadavers of our 2 deceased friends.
No, I got that. I'm not a fucking idiot. I mean, where did you find these unprototyped kernels? Didn't these people already enter their session? Yes, they did months ago, from the current frame of reference. But this is a void session, Carcat. I thought we had talked about this.
Huh?
A void session, by definition, is one where the players enter the game with the kernels unprototyped. As such, it becomes totally dysfunctional. It can't bear fruit because there's no battlefield in Skya, unless you go to the trouble of putting one there, of course, which the Condes has already done for us, via Grimbark Jade prior to our arrival. Quite considerate of her, really. This is an aside from the point, though. The bottom line is, this session comes courtesy with 4 unprototyped kernels, waiting to be put to use. So, not being one to let a sweet perk go to waste, I took the initiative and put 2 of them to use myself. Really, this is some basic stuff, and I'm sure we went over it all at one point during our trip.
We did. Carcat, don't you remember when I walked everyone through this? I was making extensive notes in my journal. When I looked away for a moment, you and Dave wrested the tome away and began scribbling phalluses in it while giggling like children.
Maybe. I guess that rings a dong shouter. Oh, what? Dude, LMAO. What? Shut up. Look, a lot has happened in 3 years. We've all been through stuff. Am I really expected to remember every tedious morsel of exposition from our resident light bores? Rose, get a load of this ungrateful Philistine. He doesn't deserve our fucking acumen. Between your nerdish obsession over the knowledge granted by our aspect and my unprecedented ability to weaponize said knowledge with ruthless gamesmanship, we are double-handedly saving the asses of everyone on this team. Penis Ouija still canon, most important note, yes. Let's see.
I'm glad at least one person here appreciates this categorical certainty. Hey, I appreciate that categorical certainty. Whom do you think I was referring to?
Wow, okay, what the fuck ever to that vainglorious load of crap. I'm still spouting off here, I think. That's fine, Carcat. Take all the time you need to collect yourself and continue frothing at the mouth whenever you're ready.
Okay, I figured out some stuff I'm still either pissed off and or confused about. You say there are 4 kernels here. You know, we did lose more than 2 friends on that meteor. Which reminds me, I guess I should say, hi Tavros and Equius, again? Nice to see you guys back with us, sort of. Pardon me if I can't get too sentimental about the reunion, since along the way here, we ran into about 10 different versions of your stupid ghosts. That kind of lets a little air out of the poignancy balloon, sorry.
Hey, buddy. Wink.
Don't wink at me. Greetings, old friend. Not to worry, I have stored enough poignancy in my heaving, balloon-like pectorals for the both of us. Though I should clarify that approximately half of my personality couldn't give the faintest fidgeting horse dump about you or your sentimental notions. Also, I am very busy here, so stop talking to me completely. Oh man, classic.
Okay, that was weird.
Yeah.
Yes, the rancher, we can sacrifice the mare for Nepeta now. You're correct. And speaking of weird, one thing that bugs me about this is, I guess it implies you've been hoarding the bodies of our dead friends for the past 3 years? That's a bit fucked up, even for you. And not to get too macabre, but I would have thought they would have, like, rotted by now or something.
Yes, there was some moderate decomposition. I did my best to preserve them for the journey, after quickly rounding up the bodies while people had their backs turned.
Well, shit. That's a hell of a mystery that I always thought was a mystery, but found it too disturbing to contemplate solving. But damn it if it didn't just get solved, so that's fucked up. So, when you turn the back on the body, that's when Vriska snatches it away from you, I guess. That's the mystery there. That is a great question. How do you do it, Schwindu? Are you some kind of wizard or some kind of minor deity? Which one is it? Let's see. But damn it if it didn't just get solved, so that's fucked up.
If you would stop being a wuss for a half second about a bunch of corpses, I'll explain my reasoning. These are the only 2 sprites I had any intention of using for resurrection purposes. I brought Tavros back because, let's face it, that was kind of my fault, for unnecessarily impaling him with his own lance and all. It was my responsibility to make amends for that, so I did.
Yeah.
Tavros, don't interrupt.
Whoops.
Then I made Arqueus Sprite happen because, first of all, he's a national fucking treasure. Literally everything he says is perfect and hilarious. Perfect and hilarious. And if I hear a single word to the contrary from the peanut gallery, the motherfucker with a beef rockets to the top of my shit list. Oh, sorry. The motherfucker with a beef rockets to the top of my shit list.
I read beef rockets as like one term. What is a beef rocket? I think we all know.
So please, I enthusiastically invite one of you to, I enthusiastically invite one of you no-taste mouth breathers to talk smack about the A-Man. Make my day.
Vriss, yo, nobody's arguing with you on that. Everybody here thinks he's pretty cool. Like, just enough freak show steps removed from being my bro, I guess enough to make me not feel like...
Dave, don't interrupt either. Nobody's allowed to interrupt me when I'm talking up Arqueus Sprite. That's the rule.
Owned. Wow, owned.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Second, the guy is a fucking tactical genius. Totally conniving and calculating and unafraid to use methods that are just a bit morally dubious to achieve his objectives. And since I can't stick around for too long, your party is going to need someone like that. Besides, it seems like a really fitting fate for Equius. He genuinely seems to be more comfortable with this state of existence, and he seems a lot happier than I ever remember him being when he was alive, so I'm perfectly willing to do him this solid. After all, he did help me out when I blew my arm off, so now we're square.
You mean triangular?
What?
Triangular!
I don't...
It's the shape of my darned mug. It's the shape of my glasses.
Where am I?
Oh. See what I mean, guys? He's a fucking riot.
Agreed. Thank you for the strong endorsement. Low blood / person I've never heard of and don't care about. I'll be finished with my work here momentarily.
Excuse me, Mr. Arqueus? What exactly are you doing to her?
I am disabling her tiara top.
It is extremely delicate work, not to be trusted to human hooves. Yes, I've also decided it's imperative to reclaim Crocker from the contest before she can wake up and cause more trouble. Her powers will be incredibly advantageous to winning the battle ahead. If you can keep her out of harm's way, in addition to providing her general purpose restorative capabilities, she also represents one extra life for everybody. And since heroic deaths could be getting handed out like inexpensive tobacco flutes pretty soon, I'm guessing this boon is gonna come in handy. So, what about our other dead friends? Huh? You know, Nepeta. Right, Nepeta. For God's sake, Nepeta. Aridin. Who cares about Aridin? Oh, right, them. I was getting to that. Oh, okay. I know we talked a lot of strategy in advance, Vriska, but I really don't remember you mentioning a plan to prototype our friends' corpses. Might have been nice to get a heads up. Not to make a bad pun, on account of the fact that most of their heads were literally severed. Yeah, sorry. I had a lot of logistics buzzing around in my brain. It's hard to keep you apprised of everything that crosses my mind. I promise I'll be as thorough and transparent about my motives as I can be from now on, okay, Pyrope? Okay. So after prototyping Tavros and Equius, that leaves 4 remaining dead friends, but only 2 empty kernels. Obviously this presents quite a dilemma. Well, okay, technically 3.5 friends, because whatever the fuck that means. Nepeta, Veferi, Aridin, and Sullix's dead body with his half-ghost floating out there with the Radia. I know that caveat sounds stupid as hell, but let's not get hung up on it. The fact is we've got 4 corpses, but only 2 slots remaining. And there's no way I'm going to lump their bodies into the same sprite to make a pair of freaks resigned to an existential hell worse than death. Except in Arqueus Sprite's case, since those 2 nutjobs mesh with each other's personalities so phenomenally. I must compliment the exquisite judgment you've shown in this matter, but if I may suggest, nay, perhaps command, you should prototype the 2 royal bloods and be done with it. They deserve it. No! Arqueus, your reservation is noted, but the hemospectrum is bullshit. It's not going to factor into this decision. I strongly disagree, but also sort of don't care. As you were. So, considering there are 4 left, and I can't personally say that any is more deserving of life than the others, except Nepeta, I intend to let them all rest in peace. That is my ruling, and I am inclined to call it final. They can live out the rest of their afterlives in the dream bubbles, which will still need to be saved from Lord English, lest we forget. But of greater importance here is the fact that this leaves 2 empty kernels as a resurrection backup, in case 1 or 2 of you jokers dies in the line of duty once too often. Believe me, you'll thank me later for thinking this all through so well in advance. Okay, that's a good reason to have spare kernels, but maybe we should back up a bit. I'm not sure your verdict on our dead friends is totally airtight, or that you have the authority to make such a final ruling. Come on, Terezi. I'm not saying I'm an authority on mortality here. I only said my ruling was final because my logic was so impeccable. It was kind of like a figure of speech. Yeah, right. Let's think it through a little more. Sullix's half-ghost is perfectly happy out there with the Radia. We've seen him and confirmed it ourselves, so there's no reason to consider him. And Aridin, he murdered Veferi and tried to kill Kanaya and Sullix. He doesn't even deserve to be in the running. But Nepeta and Veferi, what did they ever do to anybody? Yes, this is my point exactly. I don't want to be the arbiter of Aridin's value as a person because of the mistakes he's made, or Veferi's and Nepeta's or Sullix's or anybody's. The only reason I chose these 2 over others is on account of taking responsibility for some nasty shit I personally did. Plus, also some tactical considerations for the greater good, but that's different. I would think you, of all people, would be on the same page as me when it comes to taking responsibility for your own actions, while in the same stride not judging other people for their misdeeds too harshly. But if you feel comfortable continuing to crown yourself as the Queen of Justice, then be my guest. Oh, give me a break. I think we both know the justice issues here are pretty cut and dried. Sullix wants to be where he is. Aridin is a murderous douche. The girls are innocent. I say we bring them back. Terezi, please, let's not bicker in front of the party. We need to be showing solidarity here. We do? Yes, we are equally important to the party as its overarching executives, the ones with the most experience in the department of guile and ruthlessness. I may project my voice louder than you and borrow the spotlight for a little longer, but you were always the soul of Team Scourge. I couldn't be doing this without you. I wouldn't even want to.
Aw, yeah, okay. You're right. I'm behind you all the way.
I stated my case, but if you really want to revive them, that's fine with me. I've got the torso parts with me right here, so feel free to round them up and prototype them anytime.
You do? Where?
In the hunger trunk. I've stashed all the spare remains there to keep them fresh, along with our, final living party member.
Huh?
Honk.
Wait, she stuffed Gamzee in the fridge with all the dead bodies? Oh, wow, yeah. I think I'll revive them a little later? Yeah, later.
Suit yourself.
That's right, all of them are jerks except Nepeta.
So, am I inferring correctly from some shit I just heard that,
Inferring what?
that Vriska is like the de facto team leader now? Or Vriska and Terezi? I don't know. I never understood the Scourge shit. You two have always been like this, scheming, giggling enigma huddled together in Peapod for hella self-tickled murder dorks. Couldn't for the life of me figure out what you've been getting up to on that meteor. Is this it?
Is what it?
The plan you were hatching all along. Is this like your big move? Your power play to usurp Karkat as team leader finally? Oh, brother. Dave, no, this isn't a coup. It's just common sense rearing its ugly head for a change. Oh, got it. Good. Wait, no, don't got it. Ah! It sounds like you're just, like, being the leader now because you want to, and making all the plans because nobody else wants to, or really cares. I mean, not that I even care either. I just want to set the record straight. Karkat, are you cool with this? Sigh. Karkat. Yo, Karkat. What? Oh my god. Dude, were you just not listening to any of that? To what? What's happening now? Man, how long have you been tuning all this shit out? I mean, I literally just said I don't give a fuck about any of the shit Vriska is saying, so maybe I'm not one to talk, but at least I had the decency to actually be joking about that. What the fuck are you even doing? Sorry, I'm guilty. I zoned out of some of Circuit's self-important blither and was carrying a private conversation with the mayor. Is that okay? Dude, you don't have to get the go-ahead from me. Shoring up a little one-on-one time with the mayor is literally always acceptable. What were you talking about? It's private. I didn't hear you mumbling anything, though. We were mostly communicating through a series of simple gestures. I was talking smack about certain people here and chose to remain discreet about it. Oh yeah, I know what that's all about. How when you talk to the mayor and most of the time words aren't even necessary, like, he just knows. Man, the mayor is just so wonderful. I love him so much. Hey, let's all take turns hugging him. No, that's just fucking stupid. Just, what were you saying when I was spacing out just then? Oh, nothing really. Just wondering how you felt about Vriska usurping your leadership role, and if maybe you wanted to throw a vintage shit fit about that, or, ha ha ha. That's a good one, Dave. Wow, ha 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 ha. Me, leader? Too funny. I am entirely and singularly baffled that it could still even occur to anyone to entertain the notion that I might still be playing any role even within sniffing orbit of a leadership position of this ridiculous party. When was the last time I did anything of a leader-like nature without being trumped by Vriska's Machiavellian limelight gluttony? Or for that matter, when was the last time there was actually anything leaderly to do that didn't involve snuggling up to the couch to watch Good Luck Chuck for the 500th time? I've seriously just been assuming her complete takeover of all leadership duties was some fait accompli shit for the 3 solid years, and have since been enjoying the peace and quiet of zero responsibilities, which is why, quite frankly, I've been able to keep my blood pressure down, and now resemble the living embodiment of peace and fucking tranquility, which presently basks before you in a state of frothing euphoria hobbled turdvana. Okay, so vintage shit fit it is. Oh my god. This is great. Carcat, that was a beautiful soliloquy of acceptance and understanding of your role due to acknowledgement of your overwhelming personal limitations. But be that as it may, you still actually do need to be paying attention here so you can keep up with the plan. While I may be leader now, this may be the last day I see any of you for a very long time. Someone's going to need to step up when I'm gone. Alright, Sir Cat, then I'll make this a lot easier for you and the team as a whole. Starting now, I hereby renounce my role as a leader of this group or any forever. Vriska, along with her tactical virtuosity and monstrous ego, are more than suited for the role. And if, when, and to wherever she eventually decides to fuck off for mysterious, yet-to-be-explained reasons, then anybody else who feels inclined can slide right into that position so long as it isn't me. Great, it's settled. I'm the leader. I gladly accept the baton you are going to such lengths to pass to me, Carcat. Honored, in fact. Not everyone is nearly as passionate about labels or ranks as you. In fact, I'm pretty whatever about the distinction. But your melodramatic endorsement of my abilities is appreciated. Excuse me, Miss Leader. Not that it would ever occur to me to cast the slightest doubt on your strategic expertise, but I was wondering when you were planning on getting to the actual strategy part of this meeting. Glad you asked, Miriam. Way to keep the meeting on point. Remind me to give you a promotion. A promotion to what? Nothing. Nobody's getting a promotion. It was a joke. Fuck. The answer is very soon. As soon as Egbert and Lalonde get here. Which should be right about... Just give it another second or two. Right... Vriska. Right about... Yo, can we maybe bust out some refreshments while we wait for this totally imminent thing to transpire? Can I take a look in the fridge? There are no drinks in the fridge! What's in the fridge? Sorry, I think I missed that part of the conversation. Honk. Oh, yeah, never mind. Shh, shut the fuck up. They're here. Oh, there they are. There's John, and there's Roxy. Yay! Hi, John! Whoa! Hi, everybody! Wow, he's really here, isn't he? Hey, John! Wow. Don't just mumble to yourself, you rude fuck. Say hello. Oh, yeah. Hey, John. What's up? Hey, Dave. Not much. Hi again, Carcat. I only saw you like 5 minutes ago, but I guess that was years ago for you. Dang. You've probably been through a lot of silly nonsense, haven't you? Wait, never mind. You don't have to answer that. There'll be plenty of time to catch up. Hi to everyone else, too. Oh, man, I miss you all so much. Even the people I don't know very well, or haven't met yet. Oh, by the way, this is Roxy. She's my new friend, and we just went on a crazy adventure together to save the timeline and come find you all. So here we are. Heh. Hi. Oh my gosh, Roxy and Rose. They're both alive. Oh my gosh. Please let this be adorable. Lorb la lorb. Oh my goodness. Look at that smile. Oh my gosh. Because Roxy watched Rose die in her arms. Dash. Doof. Oh my goodness. This is exactly adorable. Oh my gosh. Look at them smiling. And Kanai is like, this is adorable. It's mom meets mom again, but now it's all happy. Aww. John is all of us right now.
This is adorable. Oh, John's like waving hi. Oh, hey, Terezi. Hello, Egbert. Guess our plan worked out pretty well, huh? This session is in much better shape than the last time I saw it. You really bailed us out. You're welcome. I mean, not that you specifically had anything to do with it. You were as much the beneficiary of your future self's crafty schemes as I was, so don't get too smug. No, I'm pretty comfortable being smug and taking credit for future me's ideas. I've always been on excellent terms with my future self. She and I got along famously. Pfft, okay, whatever you say. Oh, that reminds me. I know the scarf agenda wasn't really your idea per se, but do you have any idea what all that stuffed dragon shit was about? Did that, like, actually serve a purpose in the timeline, or were you just fucking with me? I was almost certainly fucking with you. That's great. Okay, wow, great. Good to know. Thanks for that, Terezi. That was a really awesome use of our time. I'm glad we are in complete agreement. Wait, what? What's this about a stuffed dragon? Terezi, what stupid thing did you make John do? I just sent him on a few totally indispensable mission-critical errands is all. No big deal. Yeah, forget it. Long story short is, I got owned, the end. By the way, good to see you again, Vriska. Good to see you too, John. It's cool that you're alive now instead of being a cunning ghost pirate. I think your, ways are probably more valuable to have here in the land of the living. At least, I hope so? I couldn't agree more. I never got a chance to thank you for knocking me out a few years ago. I mean, obviously, because I was unconscious. But thanks for that. I was being an idiot, and I deserved it. As a bonus, it apparently saved my life, so thanks. You're a real friend. Don't mention it. I've received quite a few beatings in my time, and not only did I have each one coming, but they all led to big changes for me, on the road to becoming the impeccably evolved person I am now. So, by that measure, it was probably the most critical smackdown of my entire life. That's cool. If you ever need another really important punch in the face, just let me know. I'm your man. This is really great. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's adorable. They're so happy. Rose! Hi, John. Hi! Nice to see you alive and well again. Not to mention in the correct timeline. Yes, you did it. I'm still a bit unclear on exactly what it was you did, but whatever it was, you sure did the hell out of it. Yeah! Thank you for returning, and thank you for returning with my Roxy. Ha 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 ha! Thank you for returning with my Roxy is obviously the remark I meant to say, and is the statement of a reasonable person. Of course. Really, it is so good to see you. I'd give you a hello hug, but you seem kind of tied up at the moment. Oh my gosh, how cute. Hello, Jake, right? Yes. You sent me a letter once, right? In the box full of weapons and a rabbit? Oh, yeah, yeah, that was me. Thanks for that. That was cool. It made me really curious to meet you. Right. Me too. I mean, curious to meet you, not me. Not the letter, I mean. That didn't make me... I mean, I was always curious to... Oh, doggone it. What? Just, I had stuff I wanted to say when we met. There's so many people here. I don't... Sorry. It's okay. I understand. I'm shy too. Let's catch up sometime. Just you and me. Man to man. Ooh, roger that. Oh, hey, Tavros. Looks like you're here too?
Hell, definitely. But don't worry, I'm not very shy.
Yeah, I know.
So you can feel free to say as many thanks to me in a conversation as you want.
That's, nice to know. Maybe later. Hi, Dave.
Hey, bro.
You're back and alive, all because of me.
I guess that's the thing we were all accepting as true, yeah.
It's okay, there's no need to thank me.
I mean, I wasn't going to, but, like, not as a means of being an arbitrary dick to my #1 childhood pal from the past. I have literally no first-hand cognizance of ever being in danger. I just fucked around on a meteor for a bunch of years.
And here I am, and so are you, which I think is pretty dope.
It is very dope. Hey, Carcat, don't leave me hanging here.
What?
There's more than enough fist bump to go around for everybody. I left it hanging there just for you, but you're leaving me high and dry here, dude. Oh, is he trying to... Oh, I don't see a fist bump happening there, but...
Carcat, holy shit, where are your manners? Leaving a fist unbumped like that, this is a new low.
Oh my god, you didn't leave your fist there hanging for me. You fist bumped Dave, then withdrew your fist to say some things, and then re-offered your fist to me the moment you said, don't leave me hanging. I saw you with my own eyes. Carcat, wow, that is really pedantic. And now you actually are leaving me hanging in order to explain your nonsense. I am this close to revoking your bumping privileges.
God damn it, here.
We are currently on page 7483. Is where we are. 7484 now. Bump. That is fantastic.
Strider to the rescue. The fist bump has been secured. Dave, no.
Fuck. I wanted to do it of my own volition. This doesn't count. It's not real. Oh, it's real, buddy. No, I'm gonna fist bump you later when I'm feeling it, but it's going to be fucking natural. Mark my words. We'll see, Carcat. We'll see.
Wrecked.
And Jade's asleep. Hey, Dave, why is Jade asleep? And also Teen Nana? Or Jane, I mean.
Oh, yeah, Vriska had to knock them out.
What? Why?
They were kicking up a ruckus.
Can you wake them?
Don't wake them up!
Oh.
Yeah, we can't. Some kind of brainwashing thing going on. Gotta keep them napping. Especially Jade. I'm sure you know what kind of crooked-ass baloney fuck powers she got. Can't let her turn those loose against us.
Right.
She should be pretty psyched to see you, though.
You think?
Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, but apparently along the way, our version of John died, so she made the whole trip without you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this timeline was gearing up to be pretty tragic, I guess, but then you sort of deus exed out of nowhere and spared us those sad times. I mean, from your point of view, I guess it isn't a deus ex shit. You were just the normal John you always were, all zipping around like a nerdy hyper-god, saving everything from whatever. But from our standpoint, you just kind of yanked yourself out of random-ass nothing. But hey, you know what? I'll take it.
Man, I had no idea. I guess that's what Typhoeus meant? That's so sad. Poor Jade. I can't believe she had to spend all that time on the ship thinking I was dead. I mean, I guess I was dead, but... well, you know what I mean. Are you sure we can't wake her up for a second just so she can see I'm alright?
Feel free, but I have a feeling you'll just be joining her nap if you try.
Darn. I guess we'll have to catch up later. Hey, what about Dave Sprite?
Dead.
No, that sucks too.
Yeah, I guess so.
You guess?
It's a weird subject for me. Like, the guy was always on borrowed time, wasn't he? I mean, that was his whole thing, right?
I don't know. I'll miss him anyway, even if he isn't the real Dave. I kind of feel bad for ever thinking of him as a less real version, actually.
Yeah, he's me, and exactly what I would be like if I was a moping existential bird, so it's kind of embarrassing to even talk about, okay? And I guess it is sad, but, you know, a lot of versions of me have died. Lots of versions of all of us, including you. Isn't what's important that certain dubiously categorized iterations of ourselves are alive here and now and hanging out?
Yeah. I guess that's what's important. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is what's important. I guess there'll be time to reflect on everything that was lost later, like dead time clones and double dead ghosts or other such hogwash. Right now, I'm still so excited to see everybody. There's so much crazy stuff for us all to catch up on. I don't even know where to start. It's overwhelming.
Don't stress over it. We still have some time to kill before shit starts getting real in this session. At least according to our Vriska in chief.
What do you mean?
All the bad guys here are still just outside the Inciposphere. They won't converge here until a few hours or so. So let's just all sit back a while and shoot the shit. And I do mean empty our clips into the shit. Like, really pump that turd full of lead. Right up until she gets bossy again and commandeers our fly bro times with more shrill tactical exhortations.
Okay, that sounds great.
Choose your characters. Oh my goodness. You are confronted with an epically empowering character selection menu. 8 choices? Free will has done it again.
It has caused you to feel alarmed and anxious, but maybe, just maybe, slightly excited as well. You cautiously click a batch of teens to discover your true feelings. 8 possible options is actually kind of a lot, now that you think about it. It may be easy to forget to click some of them. To make absolutely sure you've clicked on all teen batches before proceeding, you check to see if all the links below are purple first. If any of them are blue, it means you didn't read those, and you probably should before continuing. Wow, free will sure is a lot of responsibility and hard work.
Oh, man. Alright. So you know what, friends? You know, it's about 11:30 right now. And this looks like this could take a little bit to get through. This actually feels like a good stopping point. And since I'm trying to space out Homestuck until April 13th, I think I'm actually going to, like, cut this a little short. So I'm going to... I think I'm going to, like, sign off a little early today. But what we will do next time is we will pick back up. We'll pick back up with Homestuck on March 2nd in a few weeks. So for the next couple of weekends, we will be doing some more Hive Swap Friend Sim. Okay, so when we pick back up on March 2nd, we'll go through some of the storyline, some of these choices and whatnot. So I'm seeing some YouTube links in chat. I can watch a couple of these and react. But before I do, let me go ahead and just drop a few links in. We've got Discord. We've got social media. And also, my dog Tara has her own Instagram as well. So, alright. So, I will watch some videos and react. But before I do, just thank you everyone for stopping by and hanging out with me today. Super appreciate it. We will continue with Homestuck on March 2nd, which is 3 weeks from now. The next couple of weekends, next couple of Saturdays, we'll be doing some more Hive Swap Friend Sim. So, should we do it? Let's see. So next week, not next week, not next week, but it's next week. Yes. So, anyway. All right. Let me go ahead and close Lumi. Let me click on this link that Cello Player has been sending me. Oh, this is a lullaby for the gods. Okay. This is okay to watch now, right? Like, this isn't spoilery. At this point, we've reached the point where it's not going to be spoilery for me. Alright. Let's watch this. Oh, this looks really cool. Oh, what a really cool animatic. Ah, bro. Nana. Oh my gosh. When Jade shot the bullet. Oh, Rose with her magic needles. Dave Sprite. Oh, I remember that scene. Oh, here come some trolls. Ah, Nepeta! Oh my gosh, Dave and Trezzy. Oh, that was Grimdark Rose for a sec there. Doc Scratch. Oh, this is so good. Oh, that was cute. I thought that was cute. That was really good. And then I'll watch one more. So I see Altaro Spirit had a link here as well.
Goodbye, everybody.
So wait, so this says Kanaya isn't that important? Oh my gosh.
Goodbye, everybody.
Whoa, wait. Oh, sorry. The other window just went over into Moon Center. Okay, let's go.
Goodbye,
Okay.
everybody. I have to go now. I'm following my motherfucking calling. I'm going to live inside of the vast abyss.
Oh my god.
Guys, have you seen my glasses? Whoa, just check for them over here.
What?
Eridan, this is your wand speaking. I have some bad news. Magic isn't real. It never was. And now I must sacrifice myself for being a crime against science.
What?
Goodbye forever,
What is this?
Eridan.
Oh my god. Why was that titled Kanaya isn't that important? I don't understand. I really don't understand. Alright. Anywho. Oh, Homestuck AU where Kanaya doesn't exist. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, I remember Kanaya doing some of those things. That's right. That's true. Okay. Alright, Tedious Rose, I'll watch this last one, and then that'll be the last one. Alright.
Dirk, I've made cookies.
Oh, sweet, Jane. Are these your famous Crocker Snickerdo... Janie?
Oh my god.
Why are they shaped like dicks?
Dickerdoodles. Oh my god.
Oh, sweet, Jane. Are these your famous
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Alright, friends. Well, thank you so much for sharing those with me, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next Saturday for some more Hive Swap Friend Sim. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.